Hi, let's go through my January empties. These are all the products that I used up in January, so I'm gonna give you some quick little reviews about them. Okay, so these are all of the moisturizers that I used up in January. As you can see, some of these are minis. So first, this Neogen Youth Repair Cream. I did not like this. I don't remember if I bought this or if it was sent to me. I think I might have gotten it through BoxyCharm. It was like a very sticky like gel cream, and it smelled very weird. Yeah, I didn't like it. I would not repurchase this. I got this thinking it was going to be like the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Balm, but it wasn't. It had a very noticeable scent. It also irritated my skin if it was already sensitive, like it burned. And it also smelled like essential oils, so I would also not repurchase this. Here we have two minis. This one is the IT Cosmetics Confidence in the Cream, and this is the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. The Kiehl's one, I have used a full size of this before, and this is just a very basic moisturizer to me. It doesn't, but like not in a good way, you know. I don't think that it helps my skin if it's irritated. It kind of burns if it's irritated. It's just, I don't know, underwhelming, I guess, for the price, so I would not purchase the full size of this anymore. And then the IT Cosmetics Confidence in the Cream. This one is actually very nice. It's like a thick, can it focus? It's like a thick moisturizer. It's very nourishing, very hydrating. I like it. I probably wouldn't buy like a full size of it. I've gone through many samples of it because it's a little expensive for me. Because I'm going to talk about my holy grail in 1 second. So yes, I would not buy this one, although it is a good one. Then we have my holy grail, the Cicaplast Balm. This is my favorite moisturizer. It is like thick, but it doesn't break me out. It soothes my skin if it's irritated. If I have like any itch or burn, it immediately, you know, stops it. So I have gone through many bottles of this. I think this is like an old bottle because I took this from my parents when I was in Brazil, because they buy a lot of skincare and they don't use it, so I just steal from them. But yeah, I've gone through many bottles of this, and I will keep going through it. Okay, this is the Then I Met You Calming Tide Gel Cream. I think it's supposed to be a moisturizer, but to me it just felt like a serum, so I ended up using it as a serum. It has nice ingredients in it. It has hibiscus, madecassoside, ceramides, and peptides, but yeah, I wouldn't repurchase this. It was just like an okay serum. It was easy to use up, but I would not buy a second bottle of it. In terms of makeup, I didn't really use up. These were the only two products that I used up. The Kosas concealer is my favorite concealer. I had the shade 0.5. That is probably the best match for me. It's the lightest shade they have, but it does oxidize a little bit. So it works really well for me. I'm not repurchasing it right now because I have other concealers I want to use up, but it is definitely my holy grail, my favorite. You know, every time I had to leave the house, this would be the concealer that I would use. And the Purlisse CC Cream, this was okay. It was a great shade match for me. This was fair, yes. But I felt that when my skin was dry, it just clung to the dry patches, and it also like broke down around my nose and my chin. So yeah, I would not purchase a full-size bottle of it. My favorite BB cream, CC cream, you know, this type of product is the Misha BB cream. So yeah, that one just wears a lot better on me than this one. This Jumiso All Day Vitamin Brightening and Balancing Serum was sent to me. I really liked it. It's basically a sea buckthorn serum. They compare it to vitamin C. I don't really know if it has, you know, if it's comparable to vitamin C, but I felt that whenever my skin was irritated, I could use this in the morning with no issues. You know, and that's not the reality for me with vitamin C. If my skin is irritated and I put vitamin C on, it burns. So I really liked it. I felt like I went through it very fast. I pretty much used it every day when I had it open. And my skin was happy with it. It was very nice. So yeah, I could see myself repurchasing this. I am trying right now to not buy any skincare because I have to use up everything I have, but I could see myself repurchasing it for the days that my skincare is, that my skin is sensitive because I do use tretinoin, and I'm still trying to figure out how many times I can use it, because when I lived in Brazil I could use it every day, but now here in New York City, I mean I've been here for 5 years, but I still cannot figure it out. My skin still gets very irritated if I use it more often than I should. So yeah, this was nice and served the purpose in my routine. Now these two little samples, this one, it's like a weird product. It's supposed to like correct your wrinkles and you gotta put on and let it dry. I don't have any like super noticeable wrinkles to see if this effective or not. All I can say is that it has like a thicker consistency, but blends into the skin very easily, and it didn't break me out. But yeah, I wouldn't purchase a full size of it. And the Fresh Tea Elixir, this is an interesting product. It has a really bad smell, but it's supposed to have this really potent antioxidant that I guess Fresh patented. I don't remember exactly, but it's like from a fruit or something. And it's supposed to, I mean, they sell it as a skin resilience serum, but it's pretty much a strong antioxidant. I don't know if I would ever buy a full-size bottle. I think it's like $80. But if I ever got it on like a half-off deal, I could see myself buying it because it was interesting. My skin liked it. I mean, it didn't break me out and it didn't burn my skin. So yeah, this was an interesting product. So this one is just a no. Then for the last of skincare, I have this Peach and Lily Super Reboot Resurfacing Mask. It's supposed to be AHA and BHA, like an exfoliant mask. These types of masks don't have a place in my routine because I already use tretinoin at night, and I usually use a BHA toner in the morning. But I did use this on my face a few times, and it didn't burn, it didn't sting, it didn't irritate my skin. I ended up using it up on my chest, and it was fine. It felt overall like a very gentle exfoliating mask. This is the last of them. I'm gonna start with this one because it is a product that I got in Brazil, and I got this years ago, and I was just really trying to pan it. It's supposed to be like, it's like a liquidy like water that you mix in your like hair mask, or you just put it straight in your hair. That is how I was using it up. I was just putting it straight in my hair, letting it sit for like 3 hours, and then washing my hair. I didn't really see any difference, but I feel that, you know, it's supposed to like make your hair stronger. That is what they say. But I think that I would have to go through a few bottles of this to, you know, really see a difference. So yeah, I was pretty much just trying to use it up, and it was also expired. So yeah. This is just like one of those empties that you force yourself to, because I didn't want to, you know, toss the whole thing. This is the Mizani 25 Miracle Milk. It's, you know, like a spray leave-in that, you know, does like protects your hair, detangles, you know, like multi-purpose leave-ins. I felt that this was very, very similar to the Purology one. And I took a look at the ingredient list, and the ingredients are also very, very similar, so I feel like they are kind of interchangeable. I love the Purology one. I liked this one as well. So yeah, I could see myself buying a full size of it in the future once I go through all the full size leave-ins that I have. Because yeah, it's a really good alternative to the Purology one. That one's out of stock, or, you know, because I know that one can be a little tricky to get sometimes. But yeah, it was nice. Okay, then I used up the Josie Maran whipped argan oil body butter. This was really, really nice. It's just a little too expensive for me to buy, you know, because I go through body moisturizers very fast. I think I would use one of these at least once a month. But it's very nice, very thick, very nourishing. Didn't have a smell. This was the unscented one, and it didn't leave me sticky, which is one of the main things for me, because I hate having my legs sticky in the bed. I don't know what it is. I just hate sticky stuff, and this was not sticky. So yeah, I could see myself purchasing a full size of it, probably on a sale or something. And then last but not least, I used up the Olaplex shampoo. This was like a mini. I don't know if you can tell that it's pretty small. This Olaplex shampoo, it's very interesting. It's like super thick. You only need a little bit of it, and it lathers like crazy. It's like a little bit goes a long way. So this little, you know, bottle lasted me a long time. The thing for me is that although my hair feels really nice and really soft and really clean after I use it, my hair is extremely oily. So I wash it every other day, pretty much having to use a dry shampoo in between washes. And I just felt that my hair didn't even last 24 hours clean when I used the shampoo. It was just not potent enough for me. My hair was oily, like I would wash my hair at night, and then the day after in the morning I would already have to put some dry shampoo on, you know. So I'm pretty sure that if you have dry scalp or a dry hair, this is going to be amazing for you, but just not the shampoo for my hair type. That's it. Those are my January empties. I hope you enjoyed it.